Okay, dear students, I am for class 11th with auxiliaries. Auxiliaries is included in your syllabus and it has a scope from the point of view of examination. Many a time we discussed auxiliaries in the classroom also, and I have already told you that auxiliaries are helping verbs. They help us to make questions, to make tenses, to make passives, to make negatives, to make interrogatives. Suppose I have always given you the example. The sentence is I go to school. If we make a question of it, we have to introduce an auxiliary in the sentence. If we make an interrogative of the sentence, I go to school, the interrogative of this sentence, do I go to school? So the word do is an auxiliary verb. Auxiliaries are used to make present perfect tense. Auxiliaries are used to make past perfect tense. So here is a definition or a feature of an auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb is one that's not used alone but helps another principal verb. The verbs, so I told you already, it helps the another principal verb. The verbs be. I have been always telling you in the classroom, am, is, was, are, were are the be forms of verb. Be, have, and do. These are auxiliary verbs. Be, have, and do. When used with ordinary verb, make tenses, make passives, make questions, and negatives. And these are called primary auxiliaries. The primary auxiliaries can be used as main verbs as well. We say, I'm a boy, it shows the state. We say, he is right, it shows the state of someone's, whether he's right or wrong. So they can be used as the primary verbs also, main verbs also. Now we will discuss these auxiliaries one by one. We will discuss a few one by one. Let's take the be. Be, as I'll repeat, is, am, are, was, were are be forms of verb. Is, am, are, was, were are be forms of verb. Let us make use of be form of verb as auxiliary. I'm writing. Writing is main verb. Am is here. I already told you that auxiliary verbs cannot be used alone. They are to be used with the main verbs. I'm writing. I was writing. So we use auxiliary verbs to make the continuous tense. Continuous tense of I write. I write. I'm writing. I wrote. I was writing. Here, to make the continuous tense of the I write simple present tense, we are using am. Here, to make the present past continuous tense of past simple, I wrote, I was writing. Am and was are auxiliary verbs, and they are the past, they are the present and past tense of the be form of the verb. Am is present, was is the past of am or is. I am to look him in the forest. Auxiliary verbs are used to indicate a plan. Indicate a plan. Somebody, I have to look in the forest, and I have made a plan to see him, to look for him, to search for him. So I say I am to look for him in the forest. So to indicate the plan, we indicate, to indicate the plan. We are to be married in the next month. A very good plan. You are to write your name on the top of each sheet of paper. You are to write your name on the top of each sheet of paper. In the first two sentences you saw, it was a plan. It indicates the plan. And here we denote a command. You are to write your name on the top of each sheet of paper. You are supposed to write your name. You are directed to write your name on the top of each sheet of paper. So we say, We use auxiliary verbs to denote a command. Mother says, you are to go to the market at once. At once, mother's ordered. Mother's ordered to go to the market. And we have to go at once. And we use the auxiliary verb are. You are. Here, to go is infinitive. Go is a man verb also. You are to go to the market at once. And you never use auxiliary verb alone. You cannot use you are to the market at once. You have to say you are to go to the market at once. Auxiliaries are also used in the formation of the passives. He catches the ball. The ball was caught by him. He catches the ball is an active sentence. And when we make passive of it, we say the ball was caught by him. So, was here is an auxiliary verb. And we use it to make the passive of the sentence, he catches the ball. We have the second auxiliary, that is have. I told you on the outset that we use auxiliaries to make the present perfect tense or the past perfect tense. He has worked. He has worked. He had worked. Has and had. All the auxiliaries used. We also use the present these auxiliaries to make the present perfect tenses. He has been working. He has been working. Has here is the auxiliary verb. Dear students, we have another auxiliary that is do. Do. Suppose we say, I go to school. I go to school. And when we make a question of it, we make an interrogative of it. Do I go to school? You read well. Do you read well? So for making interrogatives, we use do, and do is an auxiliary verb. Here we also use do in making the sentences negative. He does not work. He did not work. Present indefinite negative sentence. Past simple negative sentence. He does not work. He did not work. In the negative and interrogative of present and past tense, we use do sentence. Do this may I mean say do the auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb do is also used to emphasize, to lay emphasis on some command, on some doing, on some job. You do look pale, or to lay emphasis on a statement. You do look pale. If somebody says, if I say to somebody, you look pale, and he denies, but I'm sure that he looks pale, and I say, you do look pale. That means I lay emphasis on my statement, and I use the auxiliary verb do. I told him not to, but he did go. I told him not to. I mean, say I told him not to go, but he did go. He went. I could say he went, but to lay the emphasis on his going, I say, but he did go. He did go. We also use auxiliary verbs in the imperative. Here, do is much emphasized. Remember when we use do in the imperative. Here I was making emphasizing a statement, or here I emphasized my assertion that he did go, that he looked pale. But here it is imperative saying, do be quiet. Do be quiet. Be quiet. Simply we command somebody be quiet. But when we say do be quiet, that means we are commanding hardly, a bit hardly. Oh, do come, it is going to be such. Oh, do come, it is going to be such. Here, do is much emphasized. Do come, it's going to be such. I ask somebody to come to me immediately, and it is necessary for him to come to me. Thank you, guys. That's all for today. Thank you very much.